everybody. Welcome. It's Nekazawa here, and today we're going to be into the VTuber News. But before we do, please ensure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. And guys, do you know that I stream on Twitch? Head over to Twitch, and if you're at work, leave me a lurk. Okay, guys, a very quick Lydia Nekazawa update. A year ago today, I was admitted to hospital for emergency gallbladder surgery, and it was so bad that I got same-day surgery. After I returned, a meme started about my gallbladder that got reincarnated as a blonde Gyaru girl named Amanda, who is kind of like my evil twin. Anyways, when I came back to streaming, you guys were all waiting for me, and I feel so privileged to be a VTuber, and I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you who support me. So thank you all so much. I can't believe it's been an entire year since that took place. So thank you again for all the support, every view, every comment, every super chat, everything you guys give me. I am so grateful for. I just want to say heartfelt thank you before the Newsy News. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your attention. All right, guys, on to our very first piece of Newsy News. This is Kanata, and Kanata is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with Hololive, debuting as part of the 4th generation of VTubers. So why are we talking about Kanata? Well, guys, this is an update on Kanata's X account. This is posted on November 13th, 2025 at around 11:06 a.m. And it says here, recent update. Sorry for the late contact and making you worry. My Meniere's disease has been getting worse. So you're like, okay, what is a Meniere's disease? The Meniere's disease is an inner ear problem that can cause dizzy spells, also called vertigo and hearing loss. Kanata continues to say, I'm planning to do a stream on Saturday. I'll continue with Detroit. Looking forward to it. So then this is posted on the Hololive subreddit, posted by Overreaction, saying, update regarding Kanata's son and radio silence. So let's see what some people on Reddit are saying. Skiville says, as someone with Meniere's, I feel for her. Any random day, no particular reason, your ears can just decide no life for you today, and you'll be knocked off your ass for the next couple of days. Lucid says, poor Tenchi doesn't deserve the BS she has to deal with. So anyways, guys, so Kanata is dealing with this medical issue. So just make sure, if you are a fan of her, please make sure to send her some love and positivity, as this kind of condition can kind of strike at any moment. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Twitch, and Twitch is an American video live streaming service popular in video games, including broadcasts of esports and competitions. Why are we talking about Twitch? Well, guys, if you are a Twitch user in the UK, there is going to be some changes. This is posted on Zach Boosie's X account. This is posted on November 13th, 2025 at around 10:46 a.m. And it says here, Twitch is officially releasing age verification in the UK. Users will need to verify their age using in-app facial scan. Otherwise, they will lose access to watching mature content based on content classification labels. So here it says, as a UK-based Twitch user, we want to inform you of the changes coming to Twitch in order to comply with the UK's Online Safety Act. Starting today, we are introducing mandatory age verification for users in the UK who want to watch certain types of content on Twitch that may or may not be suitable for everyone. This change helps ensure that we provide a safe, age-appropriate experience for UK users between 13, the minimum age required to use Twitch, and 18. So if you click here, it says learn more, and this brings up Twitch's age verification system. This says age verification helps us to comply with local laws to create a safe, age-appropriate experience on Twitch. In some regions, you may need to verify your age using facial age estimation technology. This quick one-time process helps keep the community safe. If you're thinking, oh, well, guys, you know, maybe I can just use a VPN to get around it, they have thought of that too. This is posted on the ISP review website. It says here, Ofcom monitoring UK VPN use due to circumvention of Online Safety Act. So this is posted on November 11th. It says here, UK Telecoms and Internet Content Regulator, Ofcom, have revealed that they're using an unidentified third-party monitoring tool, seemingly with AI capabilities, to track public's use of virtual private networks, VPNs, tools, as government concerns that they're being used to circumvent internet censorship measures under the Online Safety Act, or OSA. In case anyone has forgotten, VPN usage recently jumped after Ofcom began enforcing age verification measures across the internet as part of the OSA, which was sold to the public by the government as being intended to restrict access to corn. And it says, note, OSA's Ofcom supporting codes are far-reaching and touch many websites and online services, big and small alike, major social networks, and small personal blogs. However, the measures also ended up going much further and resulted in a heap of regular online services all suddenly wanting to scan your face and collect credit card details, among other methods, often via unfamiliar third parties, before allowing access. For example, messaging services, social media, online games, music, streaming, TikTok, etc. So obviously, guys, if you are a Twitch user in the UK, this is something that you're gonna have to contend with. In my opinion, long story short, all the people who use the internet should not have to suffer and self-dox themselves because a small number of parents do not want to parent their children. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a great idea? Do you think this is a bad idea? Let me know. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy News. This is Megalodon, and Megalodon, also known as Mega, is an independent female American VTuber who debuted in March 2023. And this is YouTube, and YouTube is an American online video platforming service owned by Google. So why are we talking about Megalodon and YouTube? Well, guys, Megalodon is having some issues with YouTube. This is posted on Megalodon's X account. This is posted on November 13th, 2025 at around 7:41 a.m. And Megalodon says, YouTube, ... You mean to tell me that you have my tax info and pay me monthly, but you can't verify that I'm an adult. So then this is a screenshot here. It says, we've changed some of your settings. We couldn't verify if you're an adult. So obviously it's kind of ridiculous that Megalodon is a content creator who is an adult. It's really frustrating that Megalodon has to deal with this. So there hasn't been any updates as of yet, but anyways, it's just kind of like another facepalm, another L when it comes to YouTube. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is NIJISANJI, and NIJISANJI is an agency of primarily 2D virtual YouTubers who are known as virtual livers, and it is managed by Any Color Incorporated. So why are we talking about NIJISANJI? Well, guys, it looks like NIJISANJI is looking for some new meat for the tenderizer. This posted on NIJISANJI's X account, posted on November 13th, 2025 at around 10:08 p.m. And it says here, NIJISANJI EN opens immersion focused male VTuber auditions. So you're like, okay, what does immersion focused mean?
It means this, baby girl.
So that's essentially what they're looking for. It says, we are launching a new audition. Check out the details below. Application deadline December 7th at 7 p.m. PST or December 8th at 12 p.m. JST. It says NIJISANJI EN audition website. So if you click on the link, it'll take you to this website here. So if you click here, it says, for the application form, please click our website. So if you click the website cannot be reached. It's kind of strange. I'm not really sure how people are auditioning for this, considering that the link is broken. But anyways, guys, so let's see what some of the people on Reddit are saying. Potential Sherbert says remarks. Hololive EN announces audition on November 12th. Vispo EN announces auditions on November 13th. And then NIJISANJI EN announces auditions on November 14th. Very, very interesting that all the competition are kind of watching each other to see, like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Go. It's very interesting, the timing on that. Then Diego says it's worth mentioning the fact that they have specific auditions solely for male VTubers, and it's for immersion focused roles as well. It's pretty much paints a picture as to what NIJISANJI EN's whole direction will be if it wasn't obvious enough. Shihomi says, this is going to end badly. The closest thing we get to another Vox and Hex. And we all know how that ended up. People still point to Vox as having one of the worst behaved fan bases ever, to the point of attacking and encroaching on other talents and fan bases. Look at Rimu, Ike, Mista, and Nina as examples. And do I need to remind people of the Sicklings? Getting more Voxes and more Hexes would just make this worse. And even if they somehow kept all those fans in check, we still have reason to believe that Niji does a terrible job of looking after the mental well-being of their talents. And doing a BFE means boyfriend experience, is one of the most mentally taxing forms of content you can make. I have zero expectations that Niji is going to care for their talents well enough to keep them mentally and emotionally healthy while making BFE type content. Scylla says, not sure if they do BFE or not, but the most recent male group they debuted were doing really well according to the Niji EN monthly rankings I saw. Shiki says, I'd expect only male-focused auditions from now on, to be honest. After the Aster disaster, no serious female VTuber would ever consider joining a workplace that blatantly covers up spicy harassment scandals and punish the victims for leaking the information to the public. So anyways, guys, sorry, my apologies.
So guys, if you're looking to join NIJISANJI and you have a voice kind of like a male, manly voice, and you want to, maybe go to a corporation that'll treat you poorly, just know that NIJISANJI EN auditions are open, and if you try to apply, it's going to take you into a logic loop. Anyways, guys, so let me know in the comments below. Are you going to apply? What do you think?
Okay. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the new NIJISANJI EN auditions for specifically male VTubers? All right, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Ironmouse, and Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. And this is Moi Flavor, and Moi Flavor is a waifu-inspired lingerie store. So why are we talking about Ironmouse and Moi Flavor? Well, guys, it looks like there is going to be a collaboration. This is posted on Ironmouse's X account, and this is posted on November 10th, 2025 at around 11:56 a.m. And Ironmouse says, the circus is about to open. Don't miss out on my IRL skin with Moi Flavor. So this is the screenshot of like what the lingerie is going to look like. This is the actual commercial when it comes to it. So Ironmouse says, early access from a new collection with Moi Flavor is now up. Did you get it? Let's take a look here. It says creepy clown attack. Breaking news. Moi Flavor says, are you going for the lingerie or the bikini for the new Ironmouse collection? And this drops on November 14th, which is today. So this is just kind of like the concept art when it comes to the lingerie. So guys, if you are a fan of Ironmouse and a fan of lingerie, check out this collab. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Ubisoft, and Ubisoft is a French video game publisher headquartered in Saint-Mandé with development studios across the world. Its video game franchises include Anno, Assassin's Creed, Driver, Far Cry, Just Dance, Prince of Persia, Rabbids, Rayman, Tom Clancy, Legacy, and Watch Dogs. So why are we talking about Ubisoft? Well, guys, it looks like something is happening over at Ubisoft. This is posted on the Escapist magazine's website, and this says, Ubisoft's sudden earnings delay and stock cease is strange, but recent history may tell you what it means. And this is posted by Craig Robertson on November 14th. And it says here, at the end of November 13th, CET Ubisoft announced that it was suddenly requesting the Parisian Euronext Stock Exchange to cease trading Ubisoft stocks, combined with sudden delay of the first half of the fiscal 2025-2026 earnings report. The sudden move stunned investors, with the announcement coming just minutes before the scheduled report. A statement on Ubisoft's website states the following. It says, Ubisoft announces the postponement of the release of its results for the first half of the fiscal year 2025-2026. Ubisoft has requested Euronext to halt trading of its shares and its bonds from the market opening on November 14th, 2025 until publication of its first half of 2025-2026 results in the coming days. Ubisoft will inform the market of the date on which trading will restart. It says, this is relatively unheard of in the stock market, causing much speculation as to what it could mean. Currently, there is no official information on what caused the halt, but there are a few clues from last year that might explain the situation. The main factor is the looming Chinese tech giant Tencent. It was revealed on May 14th, 2025 that Tencent has acquired 25% of a stake in Ubisoft's new subsidiary housing Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and Far Cry franchises. The stake came with 1.16 billion euro deal, with further details expected by the end of 2025. Now, this is relatively important, as the initial announcement stated that there would be more developments with the Tencent deal by year's end. The obvious speculation would be something tied to the November 13th earnings report, which has now been postponed. What does this mean? With the suddenness of the halt and the needed lifeline that Tencent provides, there is a few possible explanations. The first could be a takeover deal in the development. We know there's more to come with the Tencent arrangement, and that's clear option for what's happening as the company prepares for a potential buyout. Though recent history suggests that it's not a normal buyer response, with Savvy and Jared Kushner investments into EA being recent history, and even with Microsoft purchase of Activision, if you'd cast back a few years ago. The other option is accounting issues. The postponement could indicate errors with financial reporting. To go back a year, Ubisoft showed it was in serious trouble with its finances. On September 25th, 2024, Ubisoft updated its guidance to show the financial collapse after a poor 2022-2023 €4.947 million loss. There have also been noticeable declines in Rainbow Six Siege, now Siege X, For Honor, and Star Wars Outlaws being weaker than expected launch, and also contributing to the decline in bookings and forecasts. The downgraded forecast has bled into 2025 with a Euronext, the top 150 companies in Europe, downgrading Ubisoft from its portfolio. The downgrade, lowered forecast, and shrinking availability of its stock portfolio has caused issues for the company, with its stock losing nearly 50% over the last 6 months. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Ubisoft's sudden halt of their stock? Do you think that this is a good thing, or do you think this is a bad thing? What do you think is going to happen? Okay, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, if you are not able to catch me on Twitch, that is no problem. I do have a YouTube channel called Lydia VTuber VODs that backs up all of my gameplay, and I probably played through some of your favorites. So please make sure to come watch. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. The hell? Oh my God, there's a Reddit called the Knights of Pineapple. Jesus. What is this? Pineapple sushi. It tastes so good, though. Ew.